Hello friends and welcome back to another video. This is my May plan with me. I decided to finally do a theme I've been thinking about for a long time, and this is an Eeveelution theme. So yes, I'm a Pokemon fan, and yes, I love all of the Eeveelutions. And this is just a fun way to use this adorable washi that I got. Though, as you'll see throughout the video, it was a little harder to work with than I hoped, but it's still adorable and I like the look of it. So, as for my favorite Eeveelution, that's Shiny Umbreon forever because I just love the look and the aesthetic, and it's beautiful. So, on my quote page for this month, I chose to say, evolve into your best self. This is just something I've been thinking about a lot lately. And yes, I'm just working on being better every day and just wanted to have that on my quote page. And now we're kind of on to some standard spreads that I do. This is my TBR spread where I lay out the things that I plan on reading for the month as well as rereading for the month. So this is just kind of where I keep running track of all of that so I don't go back and like watch TBR videos to be like, oh, what was I thinking of reading again? I just like to have it all written out for my own sanity, and I really enjoy that. Plus, it lets me make sure that I read all the things that I'm participating in, like the Tell It Again book, the Thirsty Thursday read, as well as my buddy reads that I typically do with Lindsay over at Lindsay Tut. Over on this other side, I'm participating in two readathons that are overlapping the same week. So that is Readerama, and then I host the Manga Love readathons, and I decided to do a week-long round. And so they tend to overlap, and so I just wanted a place to write down everything I was planning on reading that week outside of my TBR spread. So I changed up the order of how I have things laid out this month to see if I like it a little bit better. So I'm putting like my days read spread before my like what I've read spread. But in general, I stole this idea from Chloe over at Journal with Chloe, and anybody in the bookish bullet journal community knows about Chloe's channel. But as always, when I talk about the spread, I do leave her linked down below. So, yes, this is just something where I mark the days that I read in the month. And most of the time, I fill up all the days. Sometimes I don't. And that's okay. I just read when I feel like reading. Though this spread is a bit tedious to put all together, I really like how it looks. I like it better than like tracking the page counts and things for reading every day and all those kinds of things. This just works better for my brain and it feels a little less chaotic to me. So that's the other reason why I opt for this one over the other one. On to the next one. This is the bank balance book for my books read and manga read. I really just love how this always comes together for me. Oh, I forgot to write physical and digital. Look at that. All right, now that we've got that fixed, we can actually focus on this spread where I just write down the title and the rating just to keep it track of everything and to make sure that I end up reviewing everything on Goodreads that I want to. Now we are on to my favorite quotes from books that I've read for the month and then my favorite book of the month. This is just where I keep track of some of the really good things that I read, and I really just enjoy this spread a whole lot. Each month I really enjoy filling it out and reliving kind of my favorite things for the month. And then last but not least, we have my May statistics page. There's certain things that I wanted to track this year. So each month I'm tracking how many books I've read, how many volumes of manga I've read, how many audiobooks I listened to, and of course the total pages for the month and the year. And then I'm also keeping track of the demographics that I'm reading when it comes to manga. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading at least one volume in each demographic every month because though demographics don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, I want to make sure that I continue to read broadly in my manga tastes. I don't want to just pigeonhole myself in one and miss out on some great things. So, this is everything for the month of May. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!